Good morning, everybody. What is up, chat? Nick, good morning, brother. How was your weekend? How was everybody's weekend? Let me know in the chat. I had started the stream a little early today, just dragging over my zone, seeing the price action, what we had. Not much. Doesn't look like. It's Monday. Don't plan to do anything too crazy. Just chilling. All right, let's get back down to the 1 minute. Oh, wow. That price action is dookie poo. Nine-point candle to start off the range. And we have full bearish alignment, and we're under the previous value area low. So sellers look good today. Maybe target the Thursday lows. If we hold under the value area low, will be my bias for today. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and mark that. We probably won't have any change, so. All right, so we got bearish alignment and sellers are good below the previous value area low. So yeah, how was your weekend, guys? What did you guys do over the weekend? Did you recharge? Did you do any back testing, any studying? Let's see, what did I do this weekend? Honestly, I really didn't do much. I've been kind of sleeping a lot. When I get anxious or stressed out, I kind of just hibernate. I hung out with a couple friends over the weekend though. Went out and got some drinks. That was fun. I got some cool pictures of the moon. And me and my mom and a couple of her friends went out to Dave & Buster's. If you guys got Dave & Buster's where y'all live, they had some type of like EDM concert, so that was pretty cool. So family and friends weekend for me. 10 minutes for the opening range to set. We're still waiting to hear back. These things can take time, especially when you're dealing with the corporate level. So just got to be patient. Things are going really well though. Nothing bad. It's a good type of patience to have right now. I'm just the least patient person to exist. Which is funny that I trade. But that used to be my biggest downfall. I could not wait for anything. I like that we got space between the VWAPs though. So we should at least have semi-decent movement. I'm hoping. I'd love to go retest the previous value area. Maybe sweep the overnight and come back down. I would honestly take that short and call it an overnight double break short instead of trying to play the VWAP. Because I like the sellers below the value area. I don't need the New York VWAP to tell me that sellers are in control. And let's see, let's check Forex Factory too. I haven't looked there yet. Oh, there's 3 things, that's it. Wednesday will be a little hectic. Thursday unemployment. Jackson Hole Symposium Thursday. Fed on Friday. Okay, yeah, so the latter of the week is definitely going to be gnarly. So hopefully we can soak up the good price action Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. What up, big dog? Good morning. So I'm going to continue to trade the funded accounts that are in drawdown. 1,300 on this one. 1,300 on that one. And I'm throwing a mini on there, whatever the trade is, as long as it'll be less than $700. I'm giving myself $700 for today to hopefully make between $500 and $700. I'm 3 days and 2 days away. No, let me rephrase. Well, no, that was still technically right. It's inverse. I'm 2 and 3 days away from a payout. So if I can get these accounts back to break even by the end of the week, I'll be happy, and I'll have my 5 days complete, and then next week I'll rotate to my different batch of accounts. Nice, nice. Did you do the Ignite account or the instant funded with the 20% consistency? Or are you talking about you got evals that got funded? Elite access. Nice, bro. Congrats. Yeah, I'm going to pick me up some top 1 accounts in September. Either as soon as the job comes through or I get a payout. That's what I've been waiting for. Honestly, with August being a slow and trash of a month, I wasn't ready for it to be like this. I was riding that July and June energy, taking all those wins, taking those payouts. I was like, oh, August is gonna be a breeze. Nah. All right, 5 more minutes for the opening range to set, guys. Then we can get in the field. And as that overnight just crossed below the previous value area, I was gonna say, that's showing even more seller strength and acceptance. Yo, we got the realist Lucas in the house. Let's go. Big dog with us today. That means it's gonna be a good day. If the double break long presents, will I take it? Yes. The one thing I also want to incorporate this week is getting back systematic with the double break, because I feel like I was trying to get away from it last week, definitely, as I started taking losses. And I kind of realized that's where you start to go wrong. When you're doing something right and then you take some losses and then you start changing stuff, I think that's how you get even further away from staying on track. Like, I took some losses on YM on a day that the ES double break won, just simply because I didn't like how it looked. But all June and July, I saw plenty of double breaks I didn't like, but they won. So in simpler terms, I want to get out of my own way again, taking me out of the equation. Because you'll also still get a good risk to reward on the double break long if we were to get it. But if you wanted to stay out of this one, I also think that would be a good idea with how bearish we're looking. Lucas, you got any trades on NQ today yet? Anything from overnight session? Just tap the top of that zone that I marked up when I started streaming. That's how I find my zones, guys. I go to the base of the candle and I draw top of the box and then the bottom of the box to the bottom of the wick. I call them wick zones or liquidity zones. So let's see how the 15-minute reacts to it. If we're gonna close on it or in it. Because I could see us, filling this area and then bouncing off of it if the sellers run out of steam. Or to at least come retest this area and then come back down. Well, it looks like sellers are getting really heavy acceptance. I wish I had Bookmap. I would just pull it. There's this YouTuber who does free Bookmap, but I don't have another monitor to run it on, so it'd be too much. Yep, just completed the overnight lows and we're sweeping them now. Not overnight, Thursday lows. And that sets the opening range, guys. Really bearish close. Now that we are far away from the VWAP, now I don't like the double break long. Because now the risk to reward just got way crazier. Nah. So I don't think I want to take that. Nah, I can't. That sucks. Yo, what up, Antoine? If the VWAP comes lower, I will start to reconsider the long, but the R&R has to get better. Because I don't necessarily want to be a buyer under the value area low. And what's the size of the opening range? $27-point opening range. Okay. $15 for 10 to 13. I guess that's not horrible. Maybe I just shouldn't do them any. I did just say I want to be less... What? I want to take myself out of the equation, which means if it presents, I take it. Yeah, I'll just have to size down. So we'll do 7 micros if we take the trade. My stop loss would go at 7,654. $420. Okay. That's not bad. All right, I'm in. So we should be risking less than the allotted $700 I gave myself. And we will target previous value area low, which is 7,681.50. So yeah, we'll just go for a smooth $500. And if the double break comes through for at least 90% take profit, you know, I think that's good. And depending on the price action, I may pull at 79 at the overnight. I'll take 80 to 90%, so we'll see. Long, what did I go, 8 micros? Yep, long. MES. Boom. So we could get 10 points at the overnight VWAP, or we could do an even 1-to-1 at whoa at the value area low. Lucas says, sit on my hands. Yeah, I mean, buying in a seller's market right now isn't the smartest thing. But we'll see. See how it works. You should be able to hear me, my guy. Try resetting the stream. What up, K-Walk? Good morning, brother. Are you in the double break long? All right, cool. I'm glad you can hear me. But I'm doing pretty good, bro. Just want to finish the week out strong, bro. I want to go less systematic or be more systematic in my trading this week, kind of more like July and June, and see how that works. If I like that style better, I've gotten away from that, and I think I've started to be more antsy and tilty, trying to figure out why things are happening again, and that's not my best trading. So hopefully we can get some profits, at least to the overnight VWAP, and start our Monday out strong. I like that we already took out the lows, so I don't have to worry about getting swept out at least. So if we come back down there, sellers are probably going to flush even lower, and the break and retest would have been the move. And I appreciate everybody for being here. It's so nice to have a community by my side, for real. I definitely look forward to my Monday through Fridays a lot more than my weekends. There we go. Let's get back above that VWAP, baby. Come on. Oh yeah, let me make sure it at least copied. I will say I haven't had many issues with my copy trading, which is really nice. You know, most days it fills my order accurately and it always copies to the other account. It's really nice that I don't have to worry about that. And then my other accounts are still in profit as well. We got 688 and 703. So until my drawdown accounts are back to where I like them, just gonna keep those accounts in the green that are in the green. Good 5-minute close there. Hopefully we get some more follow through up into the 75s. Who's in the trade, chat? Who's in the trade? Four more minutes for this opening, or for the 10-minute I can't speak. 4 minutes for the till the 10 o'clock candle. K walks in, awesome. Antoine's in, but lower target. Are you targeting the overnight VWAP? K walks thinking about targeting that. Me too. It's definitely in my head. It's definitely in my head. Especially because I'm in a funded. Let's see, 81 to 77. Is there a big difference? $100. Fuck it, I'm not tripping. I'll go for the safer amount. Practice not getting greedy. And get back to practicing letting my take profits actually hit. I've been pulling a lot of my trades early. So yeah, we'll target the overnight view. I'll be happy with that. That's a logical target. 78.50 for Bacaro. Nice. Might be looking for break and retest on YM above the value area high and previous day's high. Okay, that's a bullish asset. Okay, so that's extremely bullish. NQ is the bear bull though. Which means ES could chop. I think we're smart for putting our TPs at overnight VWAP. I think that's smart. Especially because we're buying below the value area. And it's Monday. We don't gotta come out the gate swinging. All right, let's see. Are the sellers gonna come back in and wash us down? Or are we gonna get some follow through? I keep adjusting my chart like I'm the only person looking at it. I'm always thinking about like in the back of my head how the stream is looking on YouTube. Come on, Snoop Dogg. That's a good candle. I like that. If we can get above 75, we'll be straight. And also something I'm gonna keep in mind is that obviously it's not been too long into the market, but since we've been in choppier conditions, I'm noticing right here we have 3 big candles, right? This is a good chunk of a move, right? From 69 to 56. So if we have 3 candles like that in the buy direction, I'm trying to pull my trade. Like if we had 1, 2, 3 big candles up there, I would take it. But at this point, looks like we're cooked. That was a really aggressive move back down. Is he really? Trump's talking. Oh, tariffs increase. He just put out a Truth Social post. RIPs in the chat. Well, dang, if Trump's talking, we know that for the next 15 to 45 minutes that whatever happens is not really viable. That blows. I miss trading before Trump because it things weren't just so random. Like the market itself is already random enough. Now I have to think about a president. Bro, trading under Biden was easy. It was easy. That's how I learned to trade. You didn't have to worry about crazy volume spikes out of nowhere. Tweeting wasn't a thing. It didn't matter what the president said. It didn't move the market. And honestly, the market was really slow. At least for what I was trading. I was trading AUD USD. I mean, as soon as Trump took office, that's when my trading went downhill. I mean, that's not me blaming Trump. It's obviously the conditions change. I have to learn how to trade in new conditions and market types, but man, Biden was simpler times. Yeah, it was definitely less volatile. Like it wasn't so much of a whipsaw, or it wasn't just so much of a and then it's gone. Like you could ride the wave in Biden's market. I hit my biggest trade ever in Biden. It was a overnight trade, and I was trading 100K eval at the time, and I set the position for like $8,000. It was like super far away, and I was just hoping that we drifted up all night, and we did. And I woke up like probably like 5 or 6 a.m. and we were up like $7,000, and I ended up cutting it for like 68. It was an eval, but I could never do that in this market. Even though it seems easy, it for me is way harder because it's less predictable. You could use structure and points in the market to kind of predict where moves were going to happen. I haven't been able to figure that out in Trump. I can see where it wants to go, but I haven't figured out what makes or where price just likes to react off of. I could find that in Biden. Yeah, this 15-minute is not looking good for us, chat. I think we're cooked. How are you guys doing on the month, though? Are you guys red or green on the month? Let me know in the poll. Whoa. There we go. I'd say I'm kind of break even on the month since I have 3 accounts that are in the green and then 2 accounts in the red. So I'd say overall I'm break even. until I either blow an account or take a payout, I don't feel like I'm up or down. Flat, past some evals, haven't been able to get much traction. Yeah. Sounds about right. It's been rough. Yeah, I'm not liking this candle close, y'all. It's looking like the sellers are gonna keep it in their control. See how much are we down right now? 220. Oh yeah, not bad. Still hanging in there. Barely. If I take a loss on these accounts today, I'm gonna have to break them up. I'm not gonna copy trade them and risk losing them both at the same time. But I am gonna keep my risk the same, if not possibly size up, to try to just push that individual account back to break even. Yeah, I mean, it's not a horrible close, but definitely not good per se. It's better than I thought we were gonna get. If we would have closed into the box, I would have not liked that, but we still have a chance to hold the lows as support. It's our last hope. Man, slow day. Slow day. I get excited anytime I see some volume now because I'm like, oh, like maybe we're gonna have a sporadic market, but like, no. Dang, my homie's sick. You know you're sick when you don't even look at the charts. Charts got me sick right now. I'm definitely glad I started streaming because if I was just sitting here by myself, I would be so bored and angry that it's just taken so long. Like with the amount of chop that we've had to deal with this month, like I'm very prone to tilting in these conditions because I'm not patient. Anything that makes me need to be patient, I get frustrated. I think that's also why I started cutting my trades early this month. Like if I was gonna be patient and choppy, like I have to at least take something. And then one day I didn't do that. I crashed out. Come on, give us a bounce off this low. Dang, I just realized the overnight VWAP dropped to 76. $310. Oh, I don't know if I had the previous day low. I might have taken it off accidentally. Thanks for reminding me of that, brother. yesterday's high low. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it worked. Oh no, it's right there. I'm just blind. Cool. Thanks. All right, bet. Let's go. And again, I only dropped my take profit just because I would be irritated if I see that we just retest the overnight VWAP just like in general and I didn't trail my take profit down and then we continue to sell off. I'm not a confident buyer right now, or just today. If the double break long was going to come into play, I would want to see it play out sooner than later, like just in general. Not because like of a patience thing, but just because we're in seller conditions. So I want to see buyers take control to let me know that I didn't take a bad trade. But at the moment, we've just kind of been chopping. So as long as I can walk away with my $200, I gotta be happy with that. Because then I can just full port the thing once I get my 5 days and hopefully take a nice payout. I didn't say that. We promote good trading around here. Come on, give us 7 points. 10 points. Cookies. Five more minutes till the IB sets. The drawn out death is the worst type of death, isn't it? Like, if I'm gonna go out, don't drown me. Please. Please make it fast. Don't make it like this double break. Dos minutos. IB. Come on, there we go. Give us some hope. Don't let it be temporary. Well, the only takeaway that I can get from that close is the seller volume is slowing down. I mean, volume in general just isn't here, but it doesn't look like they want to bring it much lower. They're struggling to take it below the previous day's low, so that's good. Kind of want to add in. I'm gonna mark it and I'm gonna put Y, but I'm not going to. Wanna add in because sellers haven't showed strength. Also to pull faster. Not adding, just marking up idea. Just because, like, I think it would be a good add-in. I mean, if they were going to take it lower, in my opinion, they would do it sooner than later. And it hasn't happened yet, so I feel like to be able to pull your trade quicker and still make some good money, do a little add-in. Dang, look at these 5-minute candles. Oh my god. This is a 5-minute chart. Jesus Christ. Terrible. I feel like every day has looked like this. Like, good lord. And it's been like the most frustrating part about this for like just me personally, the charts suck, and then there's been no surf. The ocean's been flat, so it's not like I can just be like, oh well, I'm gonna go do something I love. No, I have to just sit here and act like I'm not mad. Because, man, there's a lot of days where I just want to go out and surf after I trade just because I'm either emotionally exhausted or just want to go be happy and do something for myself. And I haven't been able to do that all month. Really, all summer, it's been shit for surfing. Maybe I need to live somewhere where I can surf every day so I trade good. You added month? What do you mean? You added in? I remember Chase is really good at adding in. He's not scared. But he's also in evals. He traded really well on Friday. Where's overnight at now? 75 flat. $270. Okay, I can understand tightening the lows. Because if you, yeah, if you make a new low, you don't want to be in the longs anymore. I like that. I like that. Especially now being back above the VWAP with this buyer strength. Yes, I like that. That's risk management. I like that. What up, Anthony? Big dog in the building. I wonder if I should do the same. Should I bring my stop loss to 59? You can just get out of there. Nah. Double break looks better on NQ. I don't trade NQ, but yep. Accumulation, consolidation. Yeah. Oh yeah, and it didn't give you the entry till now. So yeah, it's a hell of a lot less painful than what we just sat through. Still super bearish alignment though. Are we going to get enough volume to go to the overnight VWAP in this candle? And are we going to have enough volume to give us 2 buy candles? I hope we get it in this candle. I don't want to have to hold past 1045. I really don't. Yeah, that 7 minutes of buys wasn't enough for me to pull my trade. That's so frustrating. Man, this market has like beat my ass this month. I went from being able to hold my trades to not wanting to hold any trades at all. I mean, like, I wish I could be out of the trade right now. Like, this sucks. Man, gotta be tough as heck. Big balls. Big balls. Like the wipeout balls. The red ones. That's what we need in our pants right now. Exactly, bro. You get it. Good point, bro. We'll stay patient. And whether it happens in an hour or 5 minutes, it's still the same result. Yes, sir. I took it, whatever. I got 232. I feel like it was gonna come down. Yep, there we go. Just hit the tape. Literally 3 seconds. 3 seconds. I don't have balls. I have small cojones. I have tiny cojones. Ugh. Oh, this market is stripping everything that I've worked for. Ugh. It's still a win, though. It's still a win. It's a win. But that right there just pissed me off because it broke it right after I pulled. Ugh. Good guy, good. If you guys pulled at the VWAP or even right below it like I did, still good job. This was very brutal, chat. This was very brutal. And again, we're below all the, buy levels. So we caught buys in the seller market. So, oh man, that was tough, man. I just couldn't see it go below $200. I was like, I can't play with dollars, man. I just can't do it. Yep, just swept it. The double break has paid again. Brutally, but still paid. So if you took the break and retest short, I'm assuming you're probably still in because you probably put it a couple points above. It was probably at like 76. But man, that double break. Made 100 across 3 accounts on 1 micro. That's phenomenal, dude. Low risk. So it wasn't too painful, just watching paint dry. Now, honestly, I would not mind shorts. Like, say somebody wanted to take a short now if we get back below the VWAP after rejecting overnight. Okay. I don't mind playing that now. I would see that as a good trade. Pull 232. Conditions. Week. All right. Overnight VWAP must be the target. Antoine is still in. All right. Did you at least take some profits? Yeah, this chop shit's ass. Still though, I think this was very good trading, chat. We entered the position at 9:49, so it's been almost an hour. Okay, like that's reasonable for you to take some profit. All right, man, let's do this journaling. Got a journal still. I caught up on my journaling beforehand, so. And my stats changed, like not, okay, rephrase. The way I started to log had changed. Because originally when I was going to do this, I was just going to log every double break, even if like, if I won but it lost, I would mark it as a loss, but that was too hard for me to do. So I just kept marking whether it was a win or a loss. So these are 27 actual wins and 13 actual losses. It's kind of hard to see. You guys probably can't see that. So 68% win rate, 28 and 13 for the double break. Double break, long. This was a D. Yeah, dude, TradeZilla sucks. I couldn't stand it. And their importing wasn't accurate with my account. Like my account would say one thing and then my TradeZilla would be off by like 50 bucks. I'm like, bro, like, why am I paying you to be wrong? I can't stand that. If I'm giving you money, you have to be good. You have to be accurate. You're a business. Like mistakes can happen, but It was too consistent overall. All right, well, I'll probably hang out till 11. Give this 15-minute candle to see what happens if we get back above overnight or if we're just going to pitch between these two. I personally think that sellers are going to step back in and we could get a break and retest short. If we make new high, I'll go break even and wait for full TP. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I was happy taking it. You know, I feel like we got lucky that we got the TP in that 15 minutes. You know, I was nervous that we wouldn't have gotten enough volume to get it, and you know, I got enough for me to pull, and the full TP would have hit. So, I mean, I think that's legendary. Managing the trade is one of the hardest things for sure. God, I mean, look at this price action. I mean, 36 to 50. I mean, God, just sideways. I honestly do feel good about just being able to hold through this and take profits at a logical level. I don't think I could have done that a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago. It's kind of like you really have to remind yourself of your journey, and so you can see how far you came. Because sometimes I don't realize, like, I am a better trader than I am. Like, the money you make doesn't exactly define how well you trade. Overall, yes. On like a couple months, on a year, yes. But making 232 instead of making 270 doesn't mean I'm a bad trader. I think it means I'm a safe trader. Make sure we get 232 there and 232. Yeah, boom. Beautiful. So $1,100 in drawdown on these two accounts. So if I can put $1,000 in these accounts between tomorrow and Friday, I'll be super stoked. Let's see if we get this break and retest short. If I had like more accounts, I would definitely trade. Like if we get it, I would take it. I just don't have the confidence to take it and give back my wins because I kind of need every dollar. Your boy needs to keep these accounts. Because I know there's going to be there's going to be a streak of good double breaks that come back in where we get like 3 good wins in a row that have high R&R, where we're getting 10 to 15 points with maybe, you know, a 7 or 8 point stop loss, like where you can kind of hit the gas on the risk. That's what I'm saving myself for. I want to be able to throw 2 minis on a funded account one day and it not cost me $1,500. But my return, I can get $1,500. Like, I want to be able to take those good trades. I don't feel like we've had a lot of high quality setups in August. Or even if they were high quality setups, you had to have good management in the trade. Just retested the entry, the double break. Let's see, what are the other double breaks going on? Let's check out YM. God, YM looks ugly. Oh, pretty much touched its VWAP there. For a bounce. Pull back to VWAP bounce. YM had semi-decent moves if you were a scalpy, if you're a good scalper. I'm not, so I would have probably got wrecked. In Q's double break. Okay, at least it didn't go back down, but I mean... Gosh, if this was me after today, I'd probably take profits. Yeah. Taking profits by 11. It's always good. Imagine you only got to go to work for 2 hours a day. But you're making full-time money. Like, even if you made 50K a year, but you only had to work 2 hours a day, 5 days a week to make 50K. Most people are going to work for 8 hours a day or 10, making 50K or less. Like, those are the conversations I'm starting to have with myself. Like, okay, I went to Amazon to work overnight shifts for $19.10 an hour. So I made about, 170, 160 after taxes. And then if you got overtime, you walk away with about $200 a day. But I had to physically exert myself. I didn't get to hang out. It was horrible. Ruined my mental health. Like, I just made that same $200 hanging out with you guys. Yeah, it was slow. It kind of sucked. Would have sucked to lose. But in reality, like, did I do anything hard? Not really. I sat here. I talked to chat. I talked to the homies. I clicked 3 buttons. I'm still beating myself up over not taking that $300 on Thursday. That's why I'm reiterating this. Because if not, I would be doing so freaking good. Instead of being down $1,000, I would only be down like $300 now. Because that trade I would have took wouldn't be a $350 loss I took on it. Instead of taking a $350 loss, I'd be up $300. So that's a $650 difference. Yeah, don't even get me started on U-Haul. Oh my God. Amazon felt like heaven compared to U-Haul. There was nothing like walking into work every day knowing you were going to get cussed at. God. Dude, I'll never forget when David almost fought the gay dude. Dude, we've been through some stuff, man. Oh my gosh. Gangster ass gay dude. When we were working at U-Haul chat, like, it was probably a good like 2 to 3 times a month where you would almost see a squabble go down. And all we're trying to do is rent people trucks and trailers. Like, we're not talking anything crazy here. These motherfuckers were ready to get down. Man, even this 15-minute candle. See, like, I'm glad I didn't want to sit through this 15 minutes of nothing. God. A customer cussed us out the other day when we didn't unhook him in the pouring rain and lightning. Bro, what kind of customer service is that? You're supposed to put your life on the line. L customer service rep. Oh, that's some BS, man. I don't miss that shit. Like, why don't you do it, motherfucker? I will say, when I cared about my job, like when I was at Enterprise and I cared about my job, I was a really good employee. Customers loved me. Everybody was satisfied. I had high sales. I had high, like, not high, well, I had good reviews on how I spoke and handled situations from customers. So I know that I got what it takes to be a decent person in the workforce. So anytime somebody's an asshole to me, like in customer service, like, you can be an asshole, but you can't disrespect me. Like, you're not going to degrade me just because I'm working a job that society has forced me to go out and do. So you're not going to degrade me. And I'll go get another job. I don't care. I know my worth. That's why I'm a trader. Well, you shouldn't have to wait in the rain. That's why we have rain jackets. Yo, see, nah, bro. If you can't do propane when it's lightning, why would you want to touch metal? Man, what a boring candle. That candle is what I was worried about. It being nothing. We could still shoot up the next 15 minutes, but I know if I was in that trade, I would not feel good. Man, this month has made me really weak. I'm going to have to fully like walk into September with a fresh mindset and be like, August didn't even happen. I need to get out of this month ASAP. Sitting in your position for TP. Bro, it could definitely go. Sometimes the winner is just the one who has the balls to hold the longest. I have tiny cojones. I suck at holding. And I also suck at scalping, which is so funny. Like, I'm not good at holding long trades. I can swing trade. But if I'm day trading, I can't hold it. But I also suck at being like savvy in and out like Austin Silver. He's really good at being in and then out in 4 minutes. Like if I see 4 minutes in my direction, I'm like, yes, we're going to the moon. We're ripping. And then there's an hour later and I'm like, dang, I could have had that same move 10 times. But my brain doesn't think that way. And when I start thinking that way, I start crashing out. Yeah, I don't blame you, brother. I might stay on another 15 minutes just because I don't got nothing to do today. I didn't hear from HR, so got a meeting at 1. I kind of want to see if the break and retest comes in, or not break and retest. I want to see if shorts come in below the VWAP. Get a little bit of this action going. Target the base of this 1 minute candle. Get 10.5 points for a 10-point risk above that most recent high. I would take the short right now. Short below VWAPs plus PVAL. Target opening range low for a failed double break. That is how I would be marking up my short with my analysis. We got full VWAP alignment. Stop loss doesn't need to go above the value area low. We've been chopping. So I'm not going to assume that buyers are in control because overall sellers have still been accepted. It's just sellers have not stepped in. But if I want to play overall market trend, like knowing we had this huge candle, I'm okay with being in the trend of the market. Because if we get back above VWAP, we're probably going to go have the double break, take the win. But from my stats, I know that the double break usually plays out by 11 to 11:15. So I'm determining this one is probably going to fail. And if the shorts don't step in, we're probably just going to slow drift up all day, and it's going to be brutal. Strong break below 769 and back into it. I'm going to go long. Break 73. I'm going to go short. Okay, I see that. Only thing is, I just really wouldn't advise longs today. I only took the double break long because it's the double break. And I didn't even want to hold it for full time. I could barely hold it to the overnight. I think being a seller in today's market is the smartest decision. Even if a sell gives you a loss, I think it's your safest and smartest trade. Even if it's 5 points. No, I'm not familiar with AMD. I pretty much have only been doing double break because it's been working for me. And like, if you wanted to just get paid quickly, imagine you took shorts to the previous day low. I mean, that's 5 points. I mean, if you size accordingly, you can still get 100, 200 bucks. That's not bad. This is a scalper's market. So it's hard for me to promote holding a trade, even though that's what I want to do because it's easier. But I have to say, maybe pulling profits is the move. I don't know. This market makes my head spin. Yeah, because even look, right? If you took it at the previous day's low, the base of these candles is all at 63. So, yeah. I'm trying to just get better at identifying where a smart place is to exit the market. Because I'm not good at reading the chop. See, that's a good point. It struggled to get below the previous day low. So yeah, maybe holding for it below previous day low is not a good idea. Interesting. And I'm also thinking about like how quickly can we get paid, right? It's 11 o'clock. So if I'm in trade 2 of the day now, how long do I want to be in this trade? If I can get it a couple points in a couple minutes, I'm stoked. So maybe I guess I should think about that too when marking up ideas. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm overly comfortable in the double break. I don't have to think. I know where the take profit goes. I know where the stop loss goes every time. Definitely happy I pulled the profits on the double break earlier. Even if, like, even knowing that we did hit the take profit, like that I left, I'm still glad that I had the awareness to do it. I bet it'll start coming in handy eventually. Working on that skill. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in and trading with me. You definitely made my day a lot better. Much more enjoyable than sitting here by myself. Yep, exactly. Yep. And I keep wanting to speak about these things because like when conditions like this occur, like I want to make sure that I keep in the same thought process, right? Like let's not get overly greedy, smoking the hope dope. Like let me not hope we go up there. Like what should I realistically do? 'Cause sometimes I do smoke the hope dope. Hey, as long as you can accept the loss, that's good, bro. And it's not a big loss either. So buyers definitely could have stepped in. You were just playing the probabilities. You know, and then I'll make the note that should prob pull at PDL because chop. Take a small win. Just to see, because I am thinking it, and I bet when I go look back at this markup, I'm not going to remember every thought I had, so just in case we do bounce it and go up, I'm not going to be like, oh, like I misread it. Like, nah, I analyzed in real time that it probably would be smart just to take a sweep of the low. Because honestly, after this 15 minutes, I'm probably going to hop off, get some food. Because we've gone nowhere since 9:45. So just one of them days. You take your small win and you dip, or you take your small loss and you stay out of the market and you come back with enough ammo in the tank for tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see where this next 3 minutes goes. And tomorrow I'll be on with Chase, so that'll be a fun stream. Are those fib levels? These red lines up here? Are those fib? Okay. Check out Luna Trades, man. That's my really good homie. We do stream sometimes together too. He is really good with the fib levels. Yeah, they're good. Those are good levels. I like it. I could follow where you were thinking. One, two, three, four, five, six. So 6 minutes of so yeah, like really, like if you pay attention to the minutes and how things are moving, like the buyers came in 7 minutes. Really in 12 you were able to take your profit, and then sideways, and then you had 6 minutes to sellers, and now we're sideways. So factoring in time sometimes can help you realize when you should pull your trade. Because that's the first thing Austin will point out to me sometimes when I'm sitting in a trade for hours. He'll be like, well, bro, you had 5 minutes of a push right there at the beginning of your trade and you didn't take it. I'm like, well, yeah, it was the beginning of my trade. And he's like, well, so what? I'm like, okay, I guess. But then I'm thinking, I'm like, he's telling me take the easy money, not the greedy money. And that's when I've started to get it. Boom. Okay, look, we sweep the previous day's low. So that's good. I probably would have raised my take profit in real time. So I feel good about that. And on the 15-minute close, yeah, honestly, pull that with a 15-minute close right there. Let's pull because 15-minute close. So you know what? If I was doing this in real time, that's what I would do. Close at the previous day's low. So those are my 2 trades for today, chat. That's how I would handle it. So a 6.5 point double break and a 6 point sell. And you definitely could target the opening range low as the failed double break confirmation. My cojones are tiny. So I'm going to start thinking in the size of my cojones with my trading. No, I didn't take the short, but I'm trying to think in terms of what I would realistically do. Like knowing that I was already weak today, I'm not just going to imagine by 11 o'clock that I have iron balls. So I'm gonna be like, no, like I'm gonna take the 6 points and pull it. And because of the 15-minute close, that's also a big thing that ASFX will preach. Like pay attention to the candle closes. So with those 2 things, my weakness in the 15 minutes and the previous day's low, that's 3 things. Probably good to exit the trade. Hell yeah. Well, all right, guys. I think I did a great job today. So I'm going to walk away with my head high and come back with good energy tomorrow. So I will get this screenshot marked up. Well, it's already marked up. I'll just throw it in the Discord once I end the stream. And if you guys have any questions, follow me on Discord. I'll drop the link. I'm sure everybody in here is on the Discord, but just in case there isn't, this is where you can find me. See you tomorrow, K-Walk. All right, I just dropped my Discord in the chat. So join the chill zone. It's totally free, 100% free. When I get 100 members, I'm going to be doing another account giveaway. And if I have, if there's 5 accounts bought with code CAM, before I get to the 100 members, I'll throw in another account to do a giveaway. So possibly 2 giveaways when I hit 100 members. Awesome, bro. It was good talking to you, man. Keep surviving them U-Haul custies. All right, chat, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope everybody has a good rest of their day. Go touch some grass, and if you did fuck up today, reflect, write it down, don't beat yourself up, and just know how to move tomorrow. So I will catch everybody tomorrow. Peace out.